Good morning, Year 5, and welcome to Thursday's learning. So let me show you what your timetable for the day is going to look like today. So we are going to kick off with morning fluency, which is why you are watching this video. After that, we've got a half-hour spag session, English, where you are continuing to write your stories, moving on to your resolutions today. No, not your resolutions today, sorry, your problems today. Then you've got maths, where we are looking at doing four digits divided by single digits with remainders. Then you've got your read theory slot, and then this afternoon you've got history and one of your PE sessions. Now, I know that last week it didn't go up on the Thursday. Now, I don't know when Mr. Meacham's challenge goes live, so it might be that it's Mr. Meacham's challenge today, which you will see myself and Mr. Arnold and some of the other teachers having a go at. It is a tricky one this week. Or if Miss Crown puts a yoga up, then you can have a go at yoga today, but it might be that the yoga is tomorrow. So most of you are accessing this via the quiz now on Teams, which is excellent. But for those of you who are not yet, I will put it up. Just as a heads up for those of you who are still sending emails, the email account is still going to be checked, but less and less frequently, because we're trying to get everybody over to Teams, because I've spoken to some of your parents as well, and I can see that the feedback is that it's really helpful to cut out that middleman, that you guys can submit your work directly to me instead of needing it being emailed. And because of that, you also get the feedback from me instead of getting it from someone else. So if you're still emailing me work, please make sure that you're getting into that transition onto Teams. If you do need support, I have phoned a couple of parents to help out with some things that weren't quite working. So please do let us know if you do need support, and I can try and help out as much as I can. But here are your questions. Go and complete the quiz, and then when you've done that, come back to here and I will go through our target questions. Okay, then let's have a look at some of them. So first one, we've got 8,082 add 1,234. So 8,000, that's not going to work. It would be very helpful if I had some sort of way of showing you a whiteboard, but I will look into that. So 8,082 add 1,234. So 2 ones add 4 ones gives us 6 ones. 8 tens add 3 tens gives us 11 tens. That's too many to fit in that one column. 0 hundreds add 2 hundreds, add the extra 100 gives us 300, and then 8,000 add 1,000 gives us 9,000. So 9,316 you should have for your answer there. So put that in. 872, sorry, 827 take away 382. 7 take away 2 is 5. 2 take away 8 I can't do, so I need to borrow from the hundreds. 12 take away 8 is 4. And 7 take away 3 is also 4. So 445. 86 times 51. Now, what I might do, I do have a whiteboard here, but I don't know if it comes at mirror image, but let's have a go. So for 86 times 51. So I need to do, it comes up backwards. I haven't quite got to the stage yet where I can show you, I can write backwards on a whiteboard. Maybe one day. So let's have a look at 86 times 51. So we're going to do partition 51 into 50 and 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and 8 times 1 is 8. So my top number, my top row is going to be 86. I will put my 0 in because I know that I'm doing 6 times 50 and not 6 times 5. And because I'm multiplying by a multiple of 10, it always has a 0. 6 times 5 is 30. I can't fit 30 in here, so the 0 goes there. And I will carry a 3 across. 8 times 5 is 40. when I can move it over, add the 3 gives me 43, so 4,300. If I add these together, let me put my lines in for this one because it does make it a bit easier to see. There we go. 6 add 0 is 6. 8 add 0 is 8. 3 add 0 is 3. And 4 add 0 is 4. So we should end up with 4,386. And finally, let's have a look at some of that division that you've been looking at. Now, once you've mastered this technique for any numbers, for small numbers, you should be able to apply it to larger numbers. So we are looking at how many times 3 goes into 5,154. So 3 goes into 5 once with 2 left over, which means I have to make that one nice and small. So I will exchange the 2. So now we've got 3 goes into 21 7 times. Again, 3 goes into 5 once with 2 left over. So I will steal that one and move it across. And 3 goes into 24 8 times. So my answer is 1,718. Now let's have a look at our word problem. A year 5 class have a maths lesson each day of the week. Each lesson lasts 70 minutes. In a 5-day week, how much time is spent on maths? Give your answer in hours and minutes. So 5-day week, each lesson lasts 70 minutes, 1 a day. So 5 times 70, I know that 5 times 7 is 35, so 5 times 70 will be 350 minutes. However, that's not all the question asked of you. The question asked you to say it in hours and minutes. I know that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to count up in my 60s, 60, 120, 180, 240, 300. So it's going to be 5 hours and 50 minutes worth of lessons. Hopefully that's got you in the zone for your learning for today. I will look forward to seeing all of your scores on the Morning Fluency quiz and looking forward to seeing your work for the day.